Paris never forgave him. Miami worships him. And on June 29th, inside Atlanta's glittering Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Lionel Messi walks toward the one opponent he still dreams of beating, the club that booed a world champion off its pitch. Night, every jeer he heard at the Parc des Princes echoes back in 90 incandescent minutes. Will the greatest of all time carve up Europe's new kings? Or will PSG prove the breakup hurt them more than him? Beyond the personal vendetta, this round of 16 clash is the box office moment FIFA hoped for when it expanded the Club World Cup. North America's flashiest project against a re-engineered European powerhouse. Tickets vanished in 3 hours. DAZN opened a free global stream, and pundits from Miami to Marseille agree. This might eclipse the final for sheer drama. Messi's Paris romance lasted 24 jittery months. On paper, he shone. 32 goals, 35 assists, 2 Ligue 1 medals. But the chemistry curdled fast. Ultras whistled after yet another Champions League collapse. In May 2023, he skipped training for a Saudi sponsorship trip, earning a 2-week suspension that splashed across front pages. The tension never eased. "I was so unhappy I couldn't enjoy football," he admitted, after leaving, describing a locker room split between silent resentment and superstar egos. PSG's hierarchy blamed him for merchandising promises gone sour. Fans blamed him for everything else. That raw scar tissue is why tonight feels less like sport and more like unfinished business. But to reach this reckoning, Messi first had to build an unlikely army in Florida. Inter Miami reached this expanded Club World Cup by topping the 2024 MLS regular season. FIFA's golden ticket for the host nation. Drawn with continental giants Palmeiras, Porto, and Al Ahly, pundits predicted a swift exit. Instead, a messy free kick stunned Porto, and a frantic 2-2 draw with Palmeiras booked second place in history. The first MLS side ever to escape the group. That adventure is already worth a reported $21 million in prize money and broadcast bonuses, a windfall forcing MLS schedulers to reshuffle half a dozen league fixtures just to keep up. In other words, the Herons are playing with house money, and every extra round fattens the purse and the legend. Revenge, however, won't come easy. Not against a PSG quietly reborn after Messi's exit. Forget the old Galactico blueprint. Luis Enrique rebuilt Paris around ferocious pressing and fearless youth. Proof! They throttled Atletico Madrid 4-0 in Pasadena, hogging 74% possession while Lee Kang-in danced through midfield. Yet perfection cracked when Botafogo punished their high line, exposing defensive lapses that Inter Miami's snipers will study on loop. New signings Kavicha Kvaratskhelia and Desiree Doué add fireworks, but veterans Marquinhos and Donnarumma know any slip against Messi will become an instant meme. Paris arrives stronger, yet also more fragile, than the star-studded team he left behind. Machine or not, one name still hijacks every Paris headline: Messi, and his reaction to the draw lit social media like wildfire. Camera crews caught Messi glancing at the bracket, smirking the moment Inter Miami versus PSG flashed on screen. Hashtags Sasha Revenge Match and EDI Messi PSG surged to 200 million views in a single day, as TikTok edits replayed the smirk in slow motion. Resale sites now list midfield seats at $1,200, triple face value, and French tabloids scream vengeance, while MLS markets the game as the American Classico. Even Jordi Alba's attempt at downplaying the feud, Leo wants to win every game, not just this one, only fueled memes of a goat eyeing Parisian turf. Hype is loud, but matches are won on grass. Here's where strategy could tip the balance. Inter Miami. Mascherano's narrow diamond runs through Busquets, with Messi a free 10, drifting between lines while Suarez pins center backs. The shape invites central overloads but sacrifices width, leaving rookie fullbacks to face Hakimi and Nuno Mendes alone. Set pieces could become Miami's secret weapon. Messi's in-swingers torment high backlines, and Cruz's near-post flick has produced 4 goals this season. On the flip side, any turnover launches PSG's lethal transition, a foot race Messi's legs can't cover. Expect a chess match where one mistimed press might rewrite careers, yet tactics only frame the fight. The emotions set it ablaze. For Messi, victory means exposing the club that once suspended him and sealing a fairy tale for MLS. He hasn't lifted a Club World Cup since Barcelona 2015. Doing it at 38 would stretch the legend into Tom Brady territory. For PSG, defeat would brand their post-star project a mirage and revive ghosts of Champions League collapses. Triumph, on the other hand, lets them declare the Messi era officially closed, proof they can thrive without megastar salaries. In short, the stakes reach far beyond one handshake line. 90 minutes, one simmering vendetta. What echoes after the final whistle? Whatever happens in Atlanta, this clash rewrites two unfinished love stories. If Messi prevails, the boos of Paris fade into folklore, replaced by Miami's rose-colored roar. If PSG crush their former idol, the French Giants finally close the Messi chapter on their own terms. So keep your eyes on that first whistle, because football's sharpest plot twists often belong to men who already wrote history, then decided to edit the ending. And if you think this saga ends tonight, wait until you see who's lurking in the quarterfinals.